Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Finally, the day we've all been waiting for is finally here.
It's a bit
Mandalorian
random.
Season 2
There's no
trailer.
warning. Just came.
Yeah, no warning, just it came straight out of nowhere, but finally,
nowhere.
oh god man, that's just, it feels,
Like Randy Orton.
it feels, that's nice, right? It feels just amazing to be able to say the Mandalorian Season 2 trailer is finally here.
Yes.
Having those words just
It
come out
wasn't
my
very.
mouth
It
just
wasn't
feels
very
like
long,
so
to be fair,
satisfying.
but it was still.
Yeah, like, I was expecting it to, but it was short, but it was
We were talking about it yesterday
sweet.
as well. We
Yeah,
legit
we
were
were.
saying, like, I was
Yeah.
saying that I don't think they're gonna reveal much, but I think it was quite good. Although they didn't reveal much,
I
don't
thought
think
it was great. I'm happy. The thing is, most of the time with Star Wars, I'm happy when they don't reveal a lot, but they show like because it's one of those trailers like with a lot of the Star Wars teaser trailers. Which I mean, say what you want about what Disney's done with Star Wars, every single trailer they've released for all these movies is really good, in my opinion. Like they always know how to hype people up, and I think this did a good job as well. And it wasn't like kind of stupid or they didn't have dumb cameos in it just to kind of just make it seem fan servicey, if you get what I mean. They didn't just do stuff to cater to the fans. They showed like a lot of original, interesting things. But yeah, I thought it looked great. I guess just,
let's get into it. Let's talk. Let's talk about. Should we do it in like chronological order of what happened in the trailer?
Yeah. So the first thing we see a damaged Razor Crest kind of floating through space, floating towards or floating away from a planet, and it looks like it's going towards some sort of other blue planet. Yeah, the hatch is open. Yeah, so
open.
yeah, I wonder what's happened here. It looks like really messed up. So someone must have damaged it. To be fair,
really later
badly,
on in the trailer, we do see it on fire.
Planet.
So that's
yeah.
really,
so
just brilliant.
But I've got a feeling that scene follows the one after. Like it follows the scene where
fire.
It's floating through space and it's going to kind of just plummet towards a planet and then just crash there. And after that, we see Baby Yoda and Mando kind of walking through a street place.
We had the
interesting
sort of the speech that the armorer gave in the first season.
Yeah, we see it's like on the left hand side of the screen. We see two red eyes open. So are there Jawas there? Maybe.
Where's this? Hold on.
I think that those are Jawas.
When Mando and Baby Yoda walking.
When Mando the child, the pram's like moving with him, and it shows like the shot of Mando's back, and on the left hand side of the screen, you see two eyes just pop open.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
Maybe they're like Jawas, maybe. And then we get a shot of a Tusken Raider on the Bantha on Tatooine.
Which we got
that
a picture
cool.
from before.
Interesting. Yeah, and then we see the snow planet, which I have a theory about.
Okay, should we talk about that in the video? Yeah, you might as well just skim over it quickly.
Yeah. Because well, once we get to that part of the trailer where I think it's kind of all like the part later that makes sense in a bit when we talk about it. But then after that we see Mando on some sort of like dock or boat, which I think is the Mon Calamari planet from the Clone Wars, which obviously we know Admiral Akbar is Mon Calamari, and the world that they're from, Mon Cala, I think. Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I think they're on Mon Cala because we see Quarrens, who are like the squid-headed people, and we see a few Mon Calamaris, like some on the left, some on the right of the screen, like kind of just moving stuff around, and it's just there, it's nice to see them again, and because they're like one of my favorite alien races in Star Wars. They just look sick, in my opinion.
You know what I would want to say about this, like, you know, like this snow planet and having like really dark, like it's quite dark tone. I don't think the snow planet and this boat place are the same. I think they're two separate planets. This is what I was gonna say. They seem like, you know, similar in terms of like they both have like dark tones, like like the lighting. And the lighting off the of Mando's Beskar armor just looks really cool. I don't know, it just makes it look extra cool.
Yeah. It just looks nice.
And the frosted look that we get a picture of Mando's like kneeling next to Baby Yoda, and that's the thumbnail of the trailer, and it's got sort of a frosted look. I think it just looks really cool.
Yeah, but he's got like the snow kind of like building up on there, and it's like it looks like we takes them down the freezer, kind of. And then after that, when on this planet, which I think is Mon Cala, we see a lady in a robe which has got a lot of people talking.
Just before that, by the way, we see, you know, when we see him walk into that market-looking place, that fish market-looking place.
Yeah.
He has got the jetpack on, and he's walking with the jetpack on.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. So... I knew he'd have the jetpack, yeah. His cape looks a bit shorter, that part.
It does.
It looks kind of like Boba Fett.
It looks draped over to the side.
Yeah, and then we see this lady with a hood who I think is probably... I know some people thought it might have been Ahsoka, Rosario Dawson. I don't think that's Rosario Dawson. I'm pretty sure it's Sasha Banks, because there were rumours that she was going to be in this season, and it looks like she is. And I think, according to, again, this is all speculation right now, but she could be playing Sabine. I heard some rumours about that. But, yeah, that's
Where
cool.
is Sabine meant to be at this point in time? Because wasn't Sabine meant to go with Ahsoka to look for Ezra? So when was that meant to happen?
That was after the Battle of Endor, so we don't know. Maybe she's found Ezra. Who's to say? I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't know. I guess we can find out. And also, she disappears. Like we see her just kind of, just like the people walk past her and she just kind of disappears. So
she
maybe,
was like that in Rebels, though. To be fair, because she was like quite
kind of sneaky. Yeah, sneaky and stealthy. Yeah.
So wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Then we get more shots of the boat, that boat thing, which look interesting. And then this part, which is extremely interesting, X-Wings flying next to the Razor Crest, that looks just so good. I'm so happy that X-Wings are just, like the T-95, T-65, sorry, not T-95. The T-65 X-Wings, those look sick. I don't know why that popped into my head. I said T-95 because I was thinking of that stupid Nokia old one. But T-65 X-Wings next to the Razor Crest, and the Razor Crest, as we can see, has the same markings as the X-Wings, which is interesting. So maybe Mando's joined the New Republic.
I feel like that might be towards later on in the season.
Later on in the season, yeah. I think maybe that halfway or closer towards the end. But yeah, we get Mando on a speeder bike, and then Cara Dune and Grief. Again, good to see them back, because Grief especially is one of my favourite characters in the first season. Carl Weathers just sick at everything. So, then we get TIE fighters landed, the wigs folded, which kind of confirms that obviously it's not just Moff Gideon's that lands like that, it's all TIE fighters. Stormtroopers again, called Biker Scouts, and the speeder bikes, that's also pretty sick.
That scene looks so good.
Yeah, because again, I just like all this, like, just the stuff. Obviously, the original trilogy is my favorite Star Wars period, and I know it's might be considered fan service, but I mean, that just looks good. I don't know, I just like the look of it. And then after that, we see Mando flying with the jetpack again.
So sick. And I'm so happy we got to see that, because in the first season they kind of make a joke out of it that he can't fly it properly because he doesn't have one. And now we can see it, see it, and he actually looks like he can control it properly and stuff.
Yeah. And then there's a scene which is extremely interesting when Mando's got some guy tied up to a lamppost, maybe a bounty or something, I don't know. And he's looking, like, you know, as soon as those sparks come up, if you pause it at the right time, you can see a bunch of markings on the wall. And there's quite a few interesting ones. So on the right-hand side of the screen.
We'll keep a screenshot of this part up, by the way.
Yeah. On the right-hand side of the screen, near the lamppost, you can see a 3PO, which, interesting that 3PO's there, towards the bottom. And then just, like, above 3PO, a teensy bit to the left, you can see a Ponda Barber, or like an Aqualish. That's his race. You can see one of their heads. That's the guy who Obi-Wan cuts his arm off in the cantina in episode 4. And then we see some stormtroopers, maybe I think a snow trooper maybe, towards the right-hand side. And just a bunch of other interesting markings. Maybe if you guys find any more interesting ones, you'll let us know. But yeah, I wonder why 3PO's there. That's interesting. Do you think maybe any original trilogy characters can make an appearance in this season, including 3PO?
Might go, way.
Yeah, Babu Frick, buddy. Rise of Skywalker, yeah. Hopefully they just don't do that. But yeah, after that, this is the part where I was saying earlier about the snow planet. I think, and I guess thanks to my brother for this one, because he came up with this, and then I thought it was a good sounding theory. I think this planet's Ilum from obviously Jedi Fallen Order, and then also just in wider Star Wars canon. That's where people go to build lightsabers. So maybe Mando's gone here with the child to either get the child saber crystal, maybe some sort of force ghost
lightsaber, like the one, like
Yoda's one
in episode 3, where he's like,
those don't actually injure people.
Too many.
those don't actually kill people. Though.
Yeah,
like the ones that you know, the ones in Attack of the Clones. They like, they injure you, but they don't like kill you. But maybe Mando's got to get a lightsaber, even like some sort of crystal or something. Because obviously in Jedi Fallen Order, those of you who play that game, we see that you need to do a lot of training and stuff to obviously get a lightsaber. So
I hope they don't make him Force sensitive.
Yeah. Mando. I mean, there's part of me that doesn't want him to be, but then there's part of me that does, because that'd just be sick to have like a Force sensitive Mandalorian. But
it would be sick.
It depends how they do it. To be honest, fair,
if they don't make him Force sensitive, it would still make sense if he was going to get a lightsaber for himself. Because if you remember Rebels,
it wouldn't.
You remember
really.
Rebels, Kanan trains Sabine with to hold a lightsaber for the Darksaber, so maybe he's
it makes sense how he could make a lightsaber and wield one.
That's what I'm saying.
Because obviously we've even seen Finn do that. Like we know Finn's Force sensitive, but we saw Finn in The Force Awakens use the lightsaber. But I think because especially based on Jedi Fallen Order, to get a lightsaber crystal, you have to have some sort of Jedi experience, a kind of Force training and powers to do a lot of the things that you need to get a lightsaber crystal, especially the way Jedi Fallen Order showed it. I know you haven't played that game, but you should, because it's really good. But maybe they're going to get some sort of lightsaber crystal from it. And also, as we know, in The Force Awakens, again, spoiler alert for Jedi Fallen Order, I guess, if you haven't played that, but you already know what happens, don't you?
I've spoiled it for myself.
We know that Ilum is the planet that they used to make Starkiller Base in The Force Awakens, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with that kind of connection, and maybe we'll see the origins of the First Order or the origins of Starkiller Base,
or
something
first
like that.
Signs of just them being
and then we see the Razor Crest crashing to that planet, whichever planet that is. I'm wondering maybe that could be Ilum too. Maybe it's crashing onto Ilum. I don't know. I guess we'll find out once the season comes out, and then we see Mando walking into it looks like some sort of kind of like a boxing or wrestling ring.
It just seems like one of them, them dodgy places where people go to have just street brawls and stuff. It just seems like the Star Wars equivalent of one of those. Just
that's the thing I like, though, that they're kind of keeping this kind of gritty
it's just like this. Vibe, it's like this dodgy underground sort of vibe. Off the grid sort of stuff.
Yeah, it just looks cool. I'm just happy that they're keeping all that sort of stuff in there. But then we get the one-eyed guy. I think there's I know there's one of them in episode 4. I think they're called Abyssins. I think that's the name of that race. But they're basically Cyclopses. They look like them. And I'm not sure who's voicing him. I know Michael Bihn's been cast in this season. He's the guy from Terminator. Kyle Reese from Terminator. So maybe it's him. I don't think it really sounds that much like him, but it could be. You never know. And we see 2 Gamorreans fighting each other, which is cool. And then we see Mando. That part's pretty funny as well when
Baby Yoda
Mando gets the whistling birds out. Baby Yoda just closes the thing. Yeah, and then he just kills them all.
I guess that you could say about that he started to get more
mischievous, or not mischievous.
He's more intelligent, really, and maybe that's a sign that he doesn't like violence as well. Yeah,
or something like that. Yeah, and then we see the Mandalorians just lob well, I guess we don't really see it, but we see the aftermath of him just throwing a knife into that guy's Zarbrak's chest.
5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds, and then we just see it cuts back to that scene, and he just shoots the last guy with the.
Or throws a knife into his chest by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think. I was a bit confused of what it was, because somebody just went towards him and stabs him. So yeah,
it's like a metal pike thing. I think it's a knife. It looked like a knife when
I watched it before,
but I probably have to rewatch it.
That him and Heavy Mando.
Yeah, the one that Heavy Mando, the one he was fighting Heavy Mando in season 1. Probably something like that. And obviously he says this is the way because catchphrases, which I don't think
we were saying that.
I don't think he'll say it on that scene, but it could be interesting if he did. And then we see the logo, the new logo, which looks pretty sick, the blue one. No, it was a few weeks ago, I think. Yeah, I think it was a few weeks ago. But and then we see some smoke, or I think it's snow. You think it's Force energy.
I was saying it's Force energy around the logo.
Again, we'll just have to wait and see. I guess it's not long to go. It's only like what, a month and a half now.
Yeah,
give or take. Yeah. So yeah, I just think this trailer looks fantastic. I'm super excited for this. I've rewatched the trailer loads already. It came out a few hours ago.
3-4 times.
But yeah, it looks really good. And I'm just excited. Obviously, more new Star Wars is just always a good thing for me, as long as it's not like Rise of Skywalker.
To be fair, you know when the trailer was like ending, you know how with trailers sometimes they show the logo and then they show something after. I was kind of sitting there waiting for something to show something after. Like, I don't know, maybe a new character reveal, like an old one that they're bringing back. But
I don't think they'd reveal that though.
Like, after the first trailer, I don't.
Yeah, especially with the way season 1's trailers were, I don't think they'd show that. But yeah, I thought it would just look great. It
looks good. It looks like we didn't see Tatooine, to be fair.
We did. The Tusken Raiders were there.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Is that the only part we see? We don't see Mando and that on it. But is the thingy the Razor Crest behind it?
The Razor Crest is flying on there. Yeah. But we don't know, I guess, which planets are which. The ones that I'm pretty sure are in there are Mon Cala, definitely, I think. That's a good chance, because there's Quarrens and Mon Calamaris there.
Yeah.
And it looked like those are like the majority of the people who were there. And also, I think, again, I'm not 100% with this one, obviously, because it's just theories for now, but Ilum is in there. But yeah, I thought it just looked great. Great trailer.
Finally got it.
The poster looks good as well. Yeah, finally got it.
At least Disney can say that, we've released a decent amount, I guess.
Yeah, because they've released, obviously, the trailer, the logo, and the screenshots, the poster, all that stuff. But, yeah.
What would you say was the most interesting part of the trailer, or your favourite part of the trailer for you?
Probably, just getting to see kind of obviously, all this kind of grittier side of Star Wars again. Obviously, that makes throwing the knife into the guy, or just everything looks kind of dirty and
the X-Wings were cool. I just thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Also, the potential for Ilum, and obviously seeing the kind of continue the story from season 1.
Well, you were actually saying that you think we might see a lightsaber duel between Mando and Moff Gideon,
Yeah, I'm 99.9% sure we'll see that. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, yeah,
anything
that's
else?
Pretty much it. I mean, we'll probably be diving into all of this deeper into our podcast, the next episode. Maybe more theories and stuff. We weren't exactly expecting this to come out, so we might change our podcast theme.
It caught us a bit off guard.
If you haven't checked out our podcast, the first episode is live, so you can go and check that out. We'll leave a card here. And we've also made one other Mandalorian video. Yeah, am I right?
Yeah,
that's the theory video.
So.
That video did really well. So if you want to go and check that out, I think it's a pretty solid theory. So we'll leave a card here if you want to go and check that out as well. And is that it? Are we done talking about this?
Yeah, great trailer. Looking forward to when it comes out. We'll be reviewing.
We'll basically be doing everything when it comes out. We'll do single episode reviews, I guess.
Yeah, anything Star Wars, I'm there. I'm ready to just.
I think
do
every Friday starting from 30th of October, Halloween weekend. Yeah, Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
So
So
that's pretty much it from us, guys. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your family and friends. Go and check out our other videos. Stay tuned for our podcast, and thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.
See ya.